Good morning. Our topic is on cage culture by Dr. Yogita Ninama, Assistant Professor Zoology. Cage culture of various species of fish, both freshwater and marine, is now practiced in several countries like Japan, Cambodia, USA, and Indonesia. In India, also cage culture has been introduced in Assam, Bihar, Karnataka, and some other states. Cage culture gives much higher yield as compared to pond culture, and the technique has been applied successfully for culturing carps, catfishes, air breathing fishes, and clupids, carnivorous species, and those inhabiting bottom mud can also be cultured in cages. Here, cage means bamboo shield shown in this diagram. Introduction. Cage culture is an aquaculture production system where fish are held in floating net pens. Cage culture of fish utilize existing water resources but enclose the fish in a cage or basket which allows water to pass freely between the fish and the pond, permitting water exchange and waste removal into the surrounding water. Just like we seen in diagram, cages are used to culture several types of shellfish and finfish species in fresh, brackish, and marine water, and also Chinese carp, tilapia, or catfishes. Cages in fresh waters are used for food fish culture and for fry to fingerling rearing. The first cage which were developed in Southeast Asia. Wood or bamboos were used to construct these ancient cages, and the fish were fed by trash fish and food scraps. In 1950s, modern cage culture began with the initiation of production of synthetic materials for cage construction. So we see here site selection. Site selection is a key factor in any aquaculture operation affecting both success and sustainability. Circular cages of different diameter ranging from 2 meter to 15 meter designed for the culture of fishes such as milkfish, mullet, cobia, pompano, sea bass, pearl sport, shellfish such as shrimps, crabs and lobsters were experimented and demonstrated successfully in India by Central Marine Fishery Research Institute. Stocking of right size fish juveniles in adequate stocking density is another factor which determines the success of farming. The stocking density and size of stock fishes varies with different species. The species which are generally cultured in cage in various countries are Cyprinus scarpio, called common carp, Barbus species, Tilapia, Pangasius, Clarius batrachus, Channa species, Mistus species, Salmo species called trout, Oncorhynchus, Clupid, Yellowtail, Notopterus, and Anabas. So, stocking is the first criteria for site selection. Proper feeding of quality feeds, periodic monitoring and cleaning of cages contributes immensely to success of cage farming. This function is also necessary. Cleaning of cages. With proper management of cage erected at an ideal location can yield a production of 20 to 40 kg per with various species of fishes. Even a small perennial pond is sufficient for this purpose, and several cages can be used in one pond. Swamps and muddy ponds infested with weeds have been profitably used for cage culture. Cage aquaculture involves the growing of fishes in existing water resource while being enclosed in a net cage which allows free flow of water. This is the cage culture, free flow of water showing in the diagram. This is the catwalk for freedom and inspection of fishes. This is inner net, this is outer net, and enclosure is 25 into 25 meter. It is an aquaculture production system made of floating frame, net materials, and mooring system, which called rope, buoy, anchor, with a round or square shaped floating net to hold and culture large number of fishes can be installed in reservoir, river, lake or sea. In 4 spaces are used: reservoir, river, lake or sea. A catwalk and handrail is built around a battery of floating cages. So there is no fixed design or size of the cage for culture. They are made of galvanized welded wires and nylon meshes. In USA and Japan. In India, a cage is made of split bamboo and are of various size ranging from a few square meters of 12 to 15 square meters. For carp culture, a cage is generally 2 meter deep, and for marine fishes it is 3 to 5 meter. The shape is usually rectangular, and a cage may be stationary fixed to some strong poles or free floating, for which steel drums or synthetic floats are used. So in cages, floaters are used, sinkers are used, and their net size is so small in cages which fry are to be cultured. So some cages are called rearing cages. In rearing cages are where fry are to be cultured. Some cages are called stocking cages where fry grow to fingerlings. So different size of net are present. The number of fingerlings to be stocked depends upon the size, depth and surface area of the cage. So here are 4 types of fish rearing cages: fixed cages, floating cages, submerged cages, submersible cages. First, fixed cages. Fixed cages is very primitive but used in water body with water depth of 1 to 3 meter in reservoir. Used anchor, example iron, concrete, rope. Fixed is fixed with bamboo poles. This is the primitive when cage culture is started. Next is floating cage. Floating cage is the supported by a floating frame, example barrels, styrofoam, polythene pipes or pontoons of plastic, polythene pipes or pontoons pipe of plastic where in net bags are kept hanging in water without touching the basin. In diagram we see floaters This is the sinkers. This is the weighted material. This is the frame material, and this is the webbing. Floating units are built into framework impregnated with bamboo spars, all spars. Net is made of nylon water bodies in depth more than 5 meter in reservoir. This is the floating cage. This is also floating cages. This is the series of a jetty along the shore. Bamboos are present. This is the shore, and this in this diagram we see series of floating cages moved together. More than one floating cages are included in this floating cage. Sinkers, floaters, chain, wire rope. These are the floating cages. Another is submersible cage. Net bag suspended from surface with adjustable buoyancy. It may be rigid or flexible. Next is submerged cage. It have no net bag fitted in a solid and a strong frame and submerged under water. It operates only in marine environment. So different cages are suitable site fulfilling the environmental and water quality requirements of culture species to be taken under culture cage has to be selected. Properly sheltered sites with sufficient water flow to effect adequate mixing and aeration are recommended suitable sites for cage farms. Contaminated and industrial sites are generally avoided. In cold climates, area that receives safe heated water effluents may be preferred, as high water temperatures generally accelerate and improve growth and ultimately productivity of fishes. The floating cages must be installed on the side of a central walkway to facilitate day-to-day work on farm. So here are many advantages and disadvantages of cage culture, but main principal aim of cage culture is to practice monoculture of selected species. Cage culture of morels in swamps has a promising future. Cage culture has been used in some countries in very fertile waters with good result. So there is some advantages we describe. First advantages is we used water resources including lakes, reservoirs, ponds, drip pits, streams and rivers. Low investment, harvesting is simple. Observation and sampling of fish is simple. Use of the pond for sport fishing of the culture of other species. Less manpower requirement. Good job opportunity for unemployed youth and women. Additional income of fishery during closed season. So disadvantages show possibility of making all available water resources. Use of water is very economical and reduces pressure on land resources. Cage culture is very easy in especially in tilapia species. Reduction is low in fish handling and also fish mortality. Control of the disease become manageable, especially in floating cages. Fish harvest is easy and storage and transport of live fishes is greatly facilitated. So cage culture facilitates combination of several types of culture within one water body and also easiness in the daily observation of the fish population. In cage culture, disadvantages also present. Some disadvantages are feed must be nutritionally complete and kept fresh, low dissolved oxygen syndrome problem in water, fouling of net cage, incidence of disease can be high and disease may be spread rapidly. Vandalism or poaching is a potential problem. Navigation issues, accumulation of unused feed and excreta will lead to water pollution. Change in water quality parameters, conflicts within the local community, predation by aquatic mammals and birds, escapement, overcrowding of aquatic organisms, farming of fishes in cages. So, cages occupy spaces in water, so navigation is difficult, reduce the land value of the site, and also alter the current flow and increase sedimentation rate. Cage may alter the distribution of flora and fauna and consequently the behavior of local fishes. Cages in fresh waters may overgraze the algal population and therefore primary productivity diminishes. Release of unconsumed food and feces of the cages may adversely affect the water quality. So these are some disadvantages also present in cage culture. So in cage culture some limitation also present. First is difficulty to apply when the water surface is very rough. Second is need for adequate renewal of water in cages for elimination of metabolites. Third is need for maintenance of high dissolved oxygen level. Fourth is high quality balanced food is desirable, particularly for proteins, vitamins and minerals. Fifth is increased susceptibility of fishes to dissolved oxygen deficit. Sixth is risk of theft is increased. Seventh is cage culture is nearly impossible where the areas are frozen for long periods. So, cage culture requires frequent examination of water quality and removal of dirts attached to the net. Thank you.